She told me don't worry about it. She told me don't worry no more. We both know we can't go without it. She told me you'll never be alone.
Steelers, Panthers, coming up here on EA Sports. We welcome you to Charlotte, North Carolina for today's game.
Two incredibly dangerous tight ends getting ready to create problems for the opposing defenses in this matchup, Phil.
Man, when you're a quarterback, there is nothing like having a good tight end because, you know why? Because he's close to you. So it doesn't take great skill to throw the ball 5 or 6 yards from where you're at to a tight end who can catch it nowadays and not only just catch the ball, get you about 10 or 15 extra yards running with it.
Press coverage all the way. The Panthers defense now is going to go nickel. Can't hold on here as this ball is incomplete. He is one of the smoothest, most effective running backs in the NFL, Le'Veon Bell.
Who said the Big Ten can't turn out great running backs? I used to hear that statement where you could take that statement and throw it in the trash because
intercepted. Tackles made. What a tough start for the quarterback. An early interception.
Oh, the worst thing you can do as a quarterback, but I'm giving the defense here a lot of credit. They diagnosed the play, they took advantage of the quarterback, and they got the interception.
What a place to start for the offense.
The Panthers from the 32. Alvin Bud Dupree gets to the quarterback.
Outside linebackers in the NFL, they are such tremendous athletes. They can do everything. How about that play that time? Good move, good speed, gets to the quarterback and gets a sack.
Olsen's got the catch and the first.
What we're seeing so many times now in this league is the tight ends are getting so good that they have to condense the pass coverage to make sure they stop them, and it's opening up the wide receivers to have a better chance to catch the football. Well, the offense has done a good job getting down inside the 20 in the so-called red zone or green zone by some teams, but the defense can be a little more aggressive now. because you don't have to worry about the length of the field. It is shortened, so take advantage of it and attack this offense a little more.
Newton, handoff. Olsen's tackled down after a gain of 2.
Let's set the defensive starters.
The Panthers at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
For the score.
And Phil, what a way to make a statement by scoring so early in this game.
You know, Jim, I love making statements, and that's what this team did. They went out
Unbelievable.
there and told the opposition, we are better, we're tougher.
Browns running this one out. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Steelers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Bell's taking the handoff.
Star Lotulelei brings this team unbelievable energy.
Well, he's a defensive lineman where you just can't look at his stats because they lie. His numbers might not be big, but his presence is felt on the field because he occupies a couple blockers and frees up some of his defensive lineman teammates.
Third down following the incompletion. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Out of the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. It's intercepted! Midway through the first quarter, and it's always a time when you're punching and counter-punching. And now they've got the pick and a chance to even score again.
Now, what would you know about punching and counter-punching, Jim? Were you a boxer at one time? It's amazing. You've done every sport. But you're right. They went out there. They did everything right. They've done everything right on both sides of the ball, and they're looking good.
As Olsen gains 19.
Well, these tight ends in the NFL now, they make the catches down the field. They're fast. They can do it all. And everybody is looking for that all-in-one. A guy that can block at the line of scrimmage, who can catch the football well, and has the speed to make it happen once he catches it.
And now Newton's going to take off.
That's a gain of 8.
Well, he has such a good arm. That's all we talk about. We never talk about the fact that when he has to, you make him, you force him out of the pocket, he'll run with that football and get some yards. Well, this is good confidence for the offense, isn't it? To move down the field early in the game and get inside the 20. Let's see if they have a play up their sleeve that can get them in the end zone.
He dives in for the score. Touchdown. They came out firing on all cylinders, and already they've gotten a good leg up in this game, even as early as it is. What a hot start for this team. What's happened here, Phil?
Sharp play by the offense. That's what it's about. Man, they just came out mentally prepared, and they are showing the defense what it's all about, just executing one play after another.
Ready to step up and send this one down to the end zone.
Brown's got it on the return. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Steelers are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You've got to go out there and be much better. The defensive line, they're shifting. They're getting into a spread look. I think they think this is going to be a pass.
Intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Panthers come out for the next possession, having reached the end zone on each of their 2 previous drives.
Yeah, it's been good stuff to watch, no doubt. You know, the offensive side, the offensive coordinator is right in tune with the quarterback to call exactly the plays that need to be called because of the situations, and the quarterback has been hot throwing the football.
First down here after the completion. Newton's going to scramble, trying to escape the pressure, and there he goes, sliding to get away from the hit.
Good job that time by the quarterback sliding. The team, you are valuable to them throwing the football, not running. Slide before you take that hit.
Bud Dupree with the sack.
You know, outside linebackers, they're everything all in one. They got to be a pass rusher, a pass cover guy, and they got to be able to stop the run. Nice job that time getting the sack.
The Panthers have it at the 44. Too much pressure, and he's brought down again.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
This will bounce into the end zone for a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 20. The Steelers bring their offense back onto the field here, trying to avoid a repeat of the mistake on their last drive, which was, of course, an interception.
Yeah, you're looking for a way to get that momentum back. And how do you do that with a good play call on first down? Catch the defense off guard.
No one's going to get him now. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Going to take it home for the touchdown.
Anytime you see a long run for a touchdown, what you got to look for is blocking downfield. Nice job by the wide receivers and everybody hustling, making a block, and a long touchdown run.
The point after is good. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. Whitaker on the return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Panthers have thoroughly dominated this first quarter with multiple scoring drives, big plays, and they've made this defense look helpless. They are primed to turn this one into a rout if it continues like this, Bill Sims.
They sure are, Jim. I mean, they got everything rolling. The offensive line's playing well. The quarterback is sharp, and most of all, I love the play calls. They've been impressive, and the offense is confident and taking advantage of it.
Playing press coverage to the outside. And he's forced to the ground. The Panthers on offense here to start the second quarter. Third down after the sack. Newton's ready for the snap, empty backfield. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Olsen's tackle right at the 42. This play set up by the long gainer. Newton in shotgun formation. And it's batted down.
Lots of ways to attack cover two. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Newton's back in shotgun formation. Pass is intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Steelers come to the line in a tight game here in the second quarter. The score's 14-7. First down at the 21. And straight ahead, Bell.
Bell is trying to be patient. But there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Second down following the run. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Roethlisberger's going to take it from the gun. And it's swatted away. Third down now. The Panthers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. The catch is made by Marcus Wheaton.
How about that? We just saw the fly route straight down the field by the receiver. Long throw by the quarterback and a nice completion.
First and 10. Looking to go down the field here. And they can't connect.
Quarterback has a strong arm, but I am starting to question his touch. Need a little more touch on those deep passes. That time he overthrows the receiver.
Second and 10. That's a ball that should have been caught.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing the football game. Now you're looking at third and long, and look, there are no miracles in the NFL. I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Third and 10. And it's knocked down.
Well, you're down. It's in the first half. You got fourth and long near midfield. This is a no-brainer. I think the coach, don't even think about it. Send that punting team in there, punt the football, and play field position.
Going for it on fourth down.
Look at that. The defensive line, now they're all spreading out.
Williams is in the backfield. Looking across the middle. It's spiked on the receiving end. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. The Steelers roll the dice and pick up the first on fourth down.
Yeah, I like that analogy. Roll the dice. Sometimes you got to take a chance and hope it comes up 7. Well, I don't know about the 7, but they pick up the first down.
Set up now at the 37. Press coverage all the way. The Panthers lined up in the nickel. Midway second quarter. They go screen with Bell. Bell's tackled down at the 31.
Oh, look at that. Linebackers moving around.
The Steelers snap it at the 31. And it's batted down.
Good play that time by the defender. He read the quarterback, got in position, and knocked that pass away on third down.
The offense back out on the field here for this fourth and short play. The Steelers snap it at the 31. The Steelers turned the ball over on downs.
Steelers decided to go for it on fourth down that time, and hey, it didn't pay off. And of course, the coach, look at him now. He is second-guessing his decision.
The Panthers offense now will try to sustain a drive after giving the ball away just a few minutes ago before their defense came up with a play to return the pigskin.
Man, they should thank the defense bailing them out of trouble getting that turnover. And you're right, they're just giving the football away, not being conscious of holding it the right way. It's just been sloppy play on the offense.
They come to the line of scrimmage, first down. Two-minute warning looms, and this may be the last play before it hits. Got a big lane. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
There is nothing like getting a long-running play for a touchdown. When you do, you just feel like you're stealing something. It takes good blocks, but most importantly, it takes a talented running back to get it done, and this team definitely has one.
The Steelers set to return the kick.
Browns got it. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line.
The Steelers taking the field again on offense. They paid the price for an aggressive decision on their last possession, passing up on the field goal attempt and going for it on fourth down, then coming up short.
Yeah, look, no second guessing for me on that. I'll just say this. I'll give the defense a lot of credit. They were there. They were ready for the situation. They made the play, and that's why the offense came away with no points.
How do you think the offense is feeling right now after that coach's decision?
Well, shoot, they're disappointed. The coach believed in them. You know, they know the coach is showing faith. Well, he showed faith, and they let him down.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
If you think you can get a playoff quickly and not use a timeout, you go.
And intercepted. He's got a little bit of daylight here. He's turning ahead. Touchdown.
You gotta love a defense. It's not afraid to take chances, and this defense will get after it. That time they get the interception and return it all the way for a touchdown.
Add the extra point. The kick is good. Defense was trying to guess the snap count, and it cost them there. The Steelers set to return the kick. They're setting up the return. Breaks out of the tackle. They bring him to the turf. That return's good for about 14. The Steelers just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Going for the deep ball, intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made it.
Game, bro. I'm not gonna keep going this shit.